So what are Hornby going to release in TT 120 scale for 2025? They recently announced their 2025 range, in which there was no mention of any new TT scale models just yet. It was all just 00 scale. However, Mike did mention that new TT scale models will be coming soon, but what might they be? In this video, I'll make a few predictions on what I think you'll likely see from Hornby in TT 120, and I'm going to do that mostly by looking at a different brand, Arnold. Why Arnold? Well, this is actually another Hornby brand after they bought up Arnold in the past, and they aim mostly at N-scale European modelers currently. However, they also do TT scale, and they have already announced their 2025 range. I'm currently doing a video about their N-scale releases, which you'll find on this channel soon, but when it comes to their TT scale offerings, I think this will give some clues as to what they plan to do with TT 120 for the UK market. Bear in mind, Hornby have just gone through a cost-cutting exercise by shedding some staff, and they are still making a massive loss each year, so funds might be tight, and with maybe a lack of human resources, it might just be a case of making the best of what they've got. So here's my predictions for TT 120 in 2025. First, of course, is the Class 66. It's relatively new out in the Hornby range, and it's being offered in 4 livery options currently at a price of $159.99 for analog DC. Plus it comes in the DCC version for $214.99. Arnold also offer the Class 66 in European liveries and have announced 2 new livery options for 2025. Interesting side note, the price of Arnold's Class 66 is £1 cheaper in DCC sound version than the Hornby one, which is a bit weird. So I predict there will be some new 66 liveries for Hornby TT 120, and the obvious, to me, way of doing this would be to scale down 00 scale ones to TT scale. The obvious one for this would be 66723 Chinook, which was announced for 00 scale last week, and also this, 66711 Sense. Well, why not? If not these two, then undoubtedly there'll be more 66 liveries, I reckon. One of the other locos that Hornby already produce in TT 120 scale is the age-old HST. In their 00 scale range this year, they reintroduced the HST and Pullman livery, and so I think this would be an obvious one to add to the TT 120 range. Plus you can of course also do the coaches in the same livery, as the Mark IIIs are also already available in TT scale. And as per 00, it's just new liveries on existing models, so that's my next prediction. And I don't believe there will be any new locomotives this year. Maybe they'll replicate the EWS livery 08 onto the TT model, and maybe a new livery or 2 on the J50, but I think that will be it. Rolling stock? Well, apart from my prediction of the new livery on the Mark III coaches, I reckon there'll be more Hornby badged container wagons. These were obviously released first in the Arnold range, and in Hornby TT 120 we have these 3 currently. Arnold also do the Hapag-Lloyd and the Han-Yin one, and interestingly enough they are priced less than the Hornby ones, so you can save yourself £5.50ish by buying Arnold. Top tip. Anyway, Arnold 2025 range has these 3 new versions of this model, which could easily become Hornby branded ones as well. Plus they have this DHL version from the past, which could also see Hornby packaging. Also new for 2025 in the Arnold range is this twin pack of the same wagon again, but with the P&O containers, and I reckon this would be popular in the UK market too. So my next prediction is just more container wagons, and likely at least 1 twin pack. And talking of twin packs, Arnold also have new liveries on these twin packs of grain hoppers. Now I'm not sure if these wagons made it to the UK or not, let me know in the comments below if you know, but if they did, or maybe even if they didn't, these could see Hornby TT 120 packaging as well. I'm not so sure of this, but we'll see. Tanker wagons. Again in the 00 scale range this year is the BP triple pack, and with there already being a TTA in the TT 120 range, like this total livery version here, I think it would make sense to replicate the BP green ones in TT scale. Maybe also as a triple pack, which isn't something they currently do in TT scale, so maybe this and some other wagons released in 3s. Aside from that, I think there'll be more livery options on these wagons, and that'll be your lot. So that's my predictions for TT 120 in 2025. What do you think of my suggestions here, and what do you think will be released this year by Hornby? Let me know in the comments below, and remember to hit that subscribe button to keep yourself up to date with model railway news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.